Hello there. Hope you're doing well. Let's start our story. Once in a lively little town, there lived a boy named Tommy. Tommy was full of energy and loved to play, but he often used his hands in ways that caused trouble. He would push his friends, grab their toys, and sometimes even knock them over when he got too excited. His friends often cried, and though Tommy didn't mean any harm, he didn't understand how his actions made them feel. One sunny afternoon, while playing in the park, Tommy accidentally bumped into Emily, sending her toy car flying. Instead of helping her pick it up, he laughed and ran off to play elsewhere. Emily felt sad, and soon, all of Tommy's friends decided that they didn't want to play with him anymore. Feeling alone, Tommy sat on a swing and wondered why no one wanted to have fun with him. That day, everyone went to Tommy's mother to talk about their troubles. They explained how Tommy hurt their feelings and how no one wanted to play with him anymore. Tommy's mother listened carefully and felt sad for both Tommy and his friends. "I need to teach Tommy that hands are for helping, not for hurting," she thought. So, she made a plan. The next day, Tommy's mother invited all his friends over for a special activity. "Today, we are going to have a Helping Hands Day," she announced with a smile. Tommy didn't quite understand, but he was excited to play. First, they went to help Mrs. Johnson, who lived next door. "Mrs. Johnson, how can we help you?" Tommy's mother asked. "Oh, that would be wonderful. I need help with my garden," Mrs. Johnson replied, her eyes lighting up. Tommy watched as his mother and friends pulled weeds and planted flowers. When it was time to say goodbye, Mrs. Johnson's garden looked beautiful, and she thanked everyone with cookies. Tommy felt happy when he saw her smiling. Next, they traveled to the park, where they saw a little dog tangled in a bush. "Let's help the puppy," Tommy's mother said. Everyone worked together to gently free the dog. Once the dog was free, it wagged its tail and jumped around happily. Tommy grinned, realizing that using his hands to help others felt really good. Finally, they went to a nearby playground, where some younger kids were having trouble climbing on the jungle gym. "Let's help them," Tommy shouted. This time, he held out his hands and helped the little ones up the steps, cheering them on. At the end of the day, Tommy felt different. Instead of feeling alone, he felt like part of something special. His hands had helped make others happy, and he liked that feeling very much. When they got back home, Tommy turned to his mom and said, "Can we do Helping Hands Day again tomorrow?" His mother smiled. "Of course, Tommy. You've learned that hands are for helping, and that makes everyone smile." From that day on, Tommy changed. He used his hands to help his friends and be kind instead of causing trouble. Everyone welcomed him back to play, and soon he had more friends than ever. Moral of the story: hands are for helping others, not for creating trouble. When we use our hands to care and share, we bring joy to those around us.